Hi, Steve Schlagel here. I often run into business owners who, mostly because of the economy right now, are struggling and having a hard time. They're not sure how to move forward. And when you really look at it, they didn't manage their business well in the first place. A number of years ago, everyone was more or less fat and happy, if you will. Their businesses were doing fine. They were succeeding in spite of poor systems, poor direction, poor goals, and so forth. But in a poor economy, you can still do well, but you have to pay a lot more attention to how you're running your business. And businesses tend to stagnate for four reasons, a variety of reasons, but we're going to focus on four. And the first one is not being involved with growth thinking. By that, I mean each decision that you make each day in your business should have as its focus, how am I going to grow to the next level? What is it that I need to do to get there? And so lots of times people hope that they will grow, but they don't really focus on it in the decision making they do day to day. And so sometimes they need to have someone come along and guide them on that, but you really need to incorporate growth thinking in everything that you do. And then the second thing is measurements. Far too often people don't understand their financial statements. They don't know how to measure their marketing results, measure the results of what their employees are doing and what the business is doing. And without those measurements, they fly blind. Because if you can't or don't measure what's going on in your business, you have no idea if the things that you're doing, the knobs and the buttons that you're pulling, are actually making a change. A gut feeling's not going to do it. You have to actually know. And so it's critically important to have those measurements. Companies that measure what they're doing tend to be much more successful because they don't go down roads that are losers. They cut those losses and try something else until they find what really wins for them. The third thing is to have a plan. And if you don't have a plan, then you're not going to have a way to rally everyone around you and keep everyone going in the same direction. Again, hoping that things are going to go better in the future, or I think next year the economy will turn around, are really poor answers. So you need to make sure that you've got a detailed plan in place. It doesn't have to be super detailed, but it has to be enough that it gives you some direction. What are our marketing goals? What share of the market should we have? How are we going to improve the systems within our business so that we can run more efficiently and it costs us less money to operate? We have lower fixed costs and we can be profitable more quickly each month. There's a lot of little things that you can put in place. And even if you have a detailed plan, you can't do it all at once, but you're going to do part of it. But at least you know where you're going. And the fourth thing is goals. And it amazes me that most people in life don't have goals, personal or business. And they haven't written them out so that they've got something there. And a saying once said that if you don't have a goal, you don't know where you're going, any train will get you there. And that's true. And when we find ourselves floundering in business, it's because we don't have a goal, we don't know where we're going, we have hopes and dreams and desires, but not specific goals that help us to get there and actually achieve it. So you need those goals, you need a plan to implement that, you need to measure the results of your actions and make changes when necessary, and always wrap it into, I'm trying to grow this company. And it might not be to grow in size and number of employees and so forth, but one thing it should be is to grow the bottom line. Because you're in business not as a charity, but in order to make money so that you can reward your employees, you can help others through charitable endeavors, and you can meet your own personal goals. So if you're not quite sure how to do that, be sure to check out some of our other videos on the site here, or contact us and we will help you to do that.